but the spicy scenes were spicing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's your girl Bri. Welcome back to me trying to vlog every day for the rest of 2026. Happy Monday. It is a very gloomy, rainy, stormy Monday, but I'm loving it because it's 66 degrees, 40 degrees less than it was like days ago, and I feel fantastic. So I'm happy. I just finished work. I need to get some DVD in with my friend, but I just finished work, so I figured I'd vlog first and then go back to what I was doing. So let me catch you up. Today is Monday. Like I said, I'm having a very productive Monday. I got my work done. I did my workout, but as you can see, the gumball, TBR Gumball, is not here. So let's get that out of the way, that discussion out of the way. I'm going to, and I'm sorry in advance if this upsets anyone, I'm going to take a break from my TBR Gumball for the rest of the month of July, possibly August. I don't know yet, but I realized yesterday that I have pulled, because I've been so consistent doing my workouts, I've pulled so many books that I physically am behind in all the books I need to read. Remember I said I was stacking all the books that I immediately need to read because they were pulled from my TBR Gumball? The stack was like 8 to 9 books high. And then that's not even including the Kindle ones. And then the ones from the library. And then books, new releases that were coming out. For instance, Harvest Season. We need to talk. I won't spoil it, but yeah, okay. But I basically need to get caught up on reading the books that I've already pulled from the TBR Gumball machine. So I'm going to take a break. I'm still doing my workouts. I'm going to take a break from pulling from the Gumball machine. We're going to start that up again. Hopefully in August, I should be all caught up by then. It's only July 6th, so I should be able to read all the books that I've pulled so far by August 1st. We'll see. I just feel like I need to get caught up because I'm feeling bogged down with the amount of books that I've pulled, which is good. And it's kind of like that means I've worked out so much that I get to read all these books, but now I need to actually read the books. So there is that. Since we're talking about books, Harvest Season, I just finished. It came out 2 weeks ago now. I was supposed to read it last weekend. I did not. I was supposed to read it this weekend. I started last night. I ran through this. I finished it this morning. I tried to film a very funny reaction, or what I think is a funny reaction, for my Instagram. And Instagram is glitching and keeps changing the song that I recorded the video to. So it's kind of messing up my whole video, but that's fine. But yeah, this book, 5 stars. Spicy, probably 4, because there weren't that many spicy scenes, but the spicy scenes were spicing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This book, 5. My jaw was like on the floor at the end of the book. I'm not spoiling it, but there is a cliffhanger. This is a trilogy, obviously. There's a 3rd book coming, but it's not coming soon enough. I know this book was just released. I know it's very hard to write books, but I am desperate. I don't know. I can't. This book, read it. Get it immediately. If you like, there obviously are trigger warnings in the beginning. There is smurder mentioned and spoken about, lots of things, graphic things. Read this. Read the trigger warnings if you're not sure, but highly recommend. There's that. Second, so after I finished that this morning, I did my workout. I did my day 2 of size, week 2. You got this. 46 minutes. Actually, it was 47 minutes, and I burned, hold on, I can tell you, 452 calories. So today was great. I did it full out, whole time. I was sweating buckets because I didn't remember that I could open the window because it wasn't hot anymore. So there was no airflow really, but I killed the workout today. I feel fantastic afterwards. I'm not sore at all, which is crazy. That means the workouts are working, I think, or I'm getting enough protein to make me not sore. I don't know. One or the other. But I feel fantastic today. So workout done. And then I went to the post office, like I said, because I had to pick up my stuff from the P.O. box. I actually got 2 boxes. One is Book of the Month, and the other is a L'Oreal. So I'll show you the picks that I picked. They're gorgeous. Well, I should say the L'Oreal one is gorgeous because it's like painted edges fancy. The book I picked for L'Oreal is The Winged Game. Can you see? It's like a... Sorry, the light is reflecting. It's a reflective painted edge book. It's very pretty, by Sophie Kim. Never read from her before, but this book is kind of like, oh, look at the back. Your Mind to Hate. I can't wait. So basically it's rivals to lovers. It's really enemies and rivals to lovers. There's it's a romantasy, obviously, so there's some fantasy element. It's, from what I've seen, it's basically like, okay, on the cover there's some winged creature, and it's kind of like Harry Potter Quidditch, but like with not brooms. You know what I mean? So like there's like a whole game related to, that's the best way I've seen it described online, but basically they're rival players, and it's crazy. So it's a fantasy sports romance, if that makes any sense. I'm very excited to read it. Plus it's gorgeous. So I got that. And then for my book of the month, I picked Everything Was Beautiful and Nothing Hurt by Ben Reeves. I've never read either of these authors before. This one, not gonna lie, the first thing that drew my attention was the cat on the cover. You know I'm a sucker for a cat. But this book is actually not a romance as far as I know. It's about a Grim Reaper, or basically death, living in the modern world, and his interactions with people that he meets, and it's a story about him. I don't know where it goes. I'm sure it gets dark, and it's not a romance as far as I know, like I said. But I think it's going to be a very good story. It very much intrigued me. So if you want to check out either of these books, they're on my Goodreads. I'll link them in the description if you want to get them off Amazon or wherever you want to get them. If you want the pretty covers or pretty versions, I think L'Oreal is the only one selling this version, but they also have another version at like Walmart and Target that's like also painted edges, but the cover is different, and I think there's art on the inside. But yeah, I feel like I was reading, but I think I was in my version of a reading slump, which is to say I normally can read 1 to 2 books a day, depending, because I read in the morning, I read on my morning commute, sometimes I read on my lunch break, then I read on my way home, then I'll read at night. So like I can get through about 2 books depending on the size of the books, and I've only been doing like 1 book, and I'm not bragging, I'm not talking down on anyone who reads slower than I read. I know that I am a freak of nature and read ridiculously fast. I'm actually very proud of it, but I've been reading slower, or less I should say, but it's because I have like a million hobbies, and apparently that's a thing now. It's called hobby maxing. That's very cringe to me, but apparently people who, like myself, who have a very interesting attention span, and also whose brain needs a lot of stimulation and has multiple hobbies and jumps from hobby to hobby to hobby to hobby to keep my brain activity satisfied, I found out that I've been focusing more on the hobbies than the reading. So I need to kind of get back. Like I said, I'm not pulling any more books for the rest of July, so I should be getting caught up. These are not going to be on my immediate TBR. I'm going to read the ones that I pulled first, like I said, and then get to these. But they're going to get to. What else happened? So I worked out. I went to the post office. It's pouring rain here, like I said. And guess whose umbrella broke while they were walking back from the post office and got all wet. Like, literally, as soon as my umbrella broke, the rain went boom. And I got soaked. Like, I'm finally dry. I should have taken this off because now I feel like I'm going to get sick. But is that a myth? Is that an old wives' tale that if you get rained on, like, you're going to get sick? I hope not. Well, I mean, I hope it is because, like, I don't want to get sick. But, yeah, I got soaked. Luckily, my books were okay. priorities. But yeah, I got very wet. So then I posted my gaming videos today. And what else did I do? I watered my plants. Monday, I water my plants generally. I did some more writing in my planner because I wanted to talk about, or I wanted to think of what I want to crochet either this evening or tomorrow. And then I found a hack for making your own notepads, which I do make my own notepads. I haven't listed them yet on my Etsy shop. That's one of the things that I plan to list when I do my themed drop that you still haven't guessed yet. Guess in the comments what my theme drop is going to be. I make my notepads a certain way, but I saw an Instagram reel of this woman who figured out the best way possible to make it. So I'm going to try to do that tomorrow to see if it works better for me, because the problem that I have when I'm making notepads is like I have one of those guillotine like sheet cutters, but I always end up cutting like one side of it crooked. I don't know what it is. I'm very skilled as a person. Not to toot my own horn, but I'm pretty skilled as a person. I cannot cut straight to save my life. Like, I don't know how I passed kindergarten. Like, isn't that what they teach you in kindergarten, how to cut with safety scissors or whatever? I can't cut straight to save my life. Like, if there's a line drawn, I can pretty much get close, but it's not perfect. And I don't know if it's just because I'm a perfectionist and I want it to be perfect, like, or if it's just that I literally cannot cut straight. And maybe I'm expecting too much of myself. I don't know. But I feel like my lines are not cut straight enough. So the hack that I saw hopefully will fix that problem, because that's really the main reason that I haven't listed my notepads and to-do list, like stationery stuff that I've made on my Etsy shop, because I don't feel comfortable selling it if it's not perfect, like good. Like, I need it to be perfect quality. Like, I would buy it. Like, I'm not going to sell anything that I wouldn't buy myself. And so what I've done is I've made some for myself. I've made some for my friends. I've made some for my coworkers. And I just give it to them as like gifts or whatever. And that's great. But like, I don't want to sell them until they're, quality controlled. Perfect. So yeah, I'm going to work on that tomorrow. I need to go make dinner. I don't know what I'm making for dinner. I have lots of pieces, but I don't have any inspiration. Like, I don't know what to make. I really don't. I still have pasta salad. I made a fresh batch of pasta salad yesterday. But I don't know what to put with it. Chicken, beef. I don't know. I'm just out of ideas. Maybe if I wish I had salmon or like a fish. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just, what's funny is I said I feel fantastic. I worked out. whatever. But I'm starting to crash now. Like, I feel it, which is not good because I'm supposed to be playing DBD. But that's okay. I will have a coffee and hopefully pick myself up because I'm feeling a little low energy right now. It's only 5:35. Okay. I am going to head out. Oh, no. I forgot. I have one more update. I have one more thing I need to talk to you about. Okay. Not to be dramatic. I'm already dramatic. My Tamagotchi, Gideon, passed again. I'm so mad though, because literally he passed yesterday. I'm so mad because I had him attached to me all day, because it's like on a little keychain thing. I had him attached to me all day. Every time he beeped, feed, clean, shot, whatever. And he didn't beep or anything. And I just so happened to not have, I took him off me and put him on my desk. I go to wash the dishes. I come back and he's beeping. He's going beep, beep, beep. It sounded like a heart monitor, like in the hospital, like on Grey's Anatomy or some show. Like it was just going beep, beep. And I'm like, what is this? And I look at the screen. It has the skull and crossbones. It doesn't let me press any of the buttons, because normally when you get the skull and crossbones, it means you're supposed to give them the shot, like the medicine, because he's sick or whatever. I tried. I pressed all the buttons. It wouldn't let me get out of it. So that means that he had the skull and crossbones on the screen, but didn't notify me. So unless I was looking at him, I wouldn't have known. And then it doesn't alert me until he's literally passing away. So I'm like, are you joking? I'm screaming. I'm pressing the buttons. I'm like, no. He passed away at 6 years old, which is 6 days in Tamagotchi. But like, I feel like this is rigged. Because the last time I was at jury duty and he passed away, well, Timothy passed away, and he was 7 years or 7 days in Tamagotchi. And this time Gideon was 6. And I feel like they must have some kind of thing where you can't get above 7. Tell me in the comments, have you ever had or ever heard of anyone having a Tamagotchi that lived for longer than 7 days? Because I'm starting to think that crap is rigged. And I did say I was going to get a Gigapet. I did not order it, but I might because I'm really pissed off. I didn't even rehatch him. I didn't even start. I just put him in the drawer. I was so upset. I took care of this thing. I had him in my pocket. I had him attached to my pants. I had him on the outside of my purse. People were asking about him because I had him attached to my bag and you could see him. I had the sound on. It was annoying. And he still passed away. Are you joking? I'm so livid. I'm sorry. I should have started the vlog with that because I was mad, okay? This was yesterday. I really was about to like come back on and be like, do you know what happened? I was so mad. Yeah. I'm going to end the vlog here. I know that's a weird place to end it. But yeah, I'm going to end the vlog here. I'm going to go. I'm going to edit this vlog. And then I also, like I said, need to make dinner and play DVD and edit the gaming video for Thursday. But yeah, that's all that happened, I think. Am I missing anything? No, I think that's it. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.